known as the Peace Liard Regional Arts Council. Good morning to you, Haley.
Hey Deb, thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Well, let's talk about the name change first. This is pretty recent news that the council decided to change their name. Tell us a bit about that and why the decision to change the name.
Well, the former name Peace Liard Regional Arts Council is a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
So we wanted to update it to something a little more modern, maybe a little easier to remember, and also something that encompasses the region much more closely.
Mhm.
So the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality is no longer called the Liard region. So our name was quite dated in that way. And it's just like, you know what? Maybe it's time for a change. We've stuck with this for 40 years and it's, time to try something new.
Mhm. Very cool. But basically, everything else is kind of the same. Your mandate's similar. Just kind of the look and what we call you has changed, I guess, eh?
Yep, exactly. Our mandate stays the same. We're here to support arts, culture, and heritage in Northeastern BC. We are rolling out some new initiatives in June, but I will probably be back to talk about those at a later time.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to talk next about kind of open sky. This has been known. It's something that happens every year. I think you first talked about it kind of in March or whatnot, but the deadline you've decided to extend it for submissions. So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so I think partially due to the wildfires, we've received fewer submissions than we normally have.
Hmm.
And I mean, of course, and when everyone's on edge and worried about their homes, the last thing you're thinking about is submitting art to an art show. But, we're hoping now that, the rain has come and things have calmed down a little bit, people will have a chance to submit their work. Yeah, so that's why we're extending it to June 2nd.
Hmm. And for those who are maybe hearing this for the first time, I mean, you could do art quickly, I suppose. But if they're like, oh, I'm an artist, I could submit. Tell us what sort of things you're looking for, what it has to be. I think I said I saw on the website, it's basically all mediums you're looking for, correct?
Yeah, all mediums. So that means anything really. The sky is the limit. That wasn't an intentional pun, but um, so one thing people get confused about is because it's called the Open Sky Exhibition, they think that it's possibly all sky themed artwork, which
Hmm.
is not the case. That would be kind of odd if we had an annual show that was about sky. But um, yeah, we accept all mediums. So whether you're a painter, a sculptor, carver, printmaker, maybe you're a cultural practitioner, maybe you do beadwork or tufting or weaving, you know, anything. We've had some interesting entries of note were like painted sugar cookies. Those are really fun. Also found object assemblages, whatever, way your creativity needs to be expressed is welcome.
Hmm.
But yeah.
And you said obviously it doesn't have to be the theme of the sky, but is there sort of a suggested theme you have to follow, or is it really open to anyone being creative, kind of in any way, who happens to be from kind of Northeast BC?
That's exactly it. Yeah, all you have to do is reside in the region.
Hmm. Well, it's very simple.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so no theme. It can be any subject of artwork. So yeah.
Wonderful. Now, as part of that, and by the way, the exhibition will be in Shetwind at the Rec Center this year. I think starting kind of early June and into July. But there's a youth show that's part of the exhibition too. Correct?
Yes, that's right. So we encouraged youth artists aged 10 to 17 to submit their artwork as well. And once again, it's all mediums, all subjects. And every youth artist receives a $50 arts like supply gift card from Opus Arts. And so yeah, that's a great incentive for young creatives to make things. And also, I forgot to mention there are awards with the like regular exhibition. So there
Oh,
are
okay.
four $600 awards, yeah, and four categories that will like basically encompass any kind of medium. So we have representational, conceptual, three-dimensional, and photography.
Wonderful. Well, again, the deadline, and this is the same deadline for the youth show, June 2nd, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. So you got to make sure you get your art in there. For more info, what's the web address for people to check that out, Haley?
It's opensky.peaceliardarts.com. plural.org.
Okay.
Well, in the name change, we're still in the process of moving everything over to the new website. So we're sticking with the peacelyardarts.org for now.
Gotcha. And then again, you'll be able to view the exhibition in Chetwynd at the Rec Center. When does that open, by the way?
The opening reception is June 9th, 6 to 8 p.m. We're going to have live music by Monica Hilton, as well as some snacks and drinks by donation. So it's a really fun event. You guys should all come.
Wonderful. And I have to say, I've played with Monica. She's wonderful too. So go see that for her as well. Finally, we did want to mention you've got a residency opening up. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so it's called the Open Sky Artist in Residence, and it offers a regional artist $1,200 in subsistence fees, as well as a workspace within the Open Sky exhibit itself. And the artist in residence also assists with installing the exhibition and taking it down, so you gain some experience that way. It's also, taking on a residency is an important part of being an artist. It's an important milestone, like a way to build up a CV. So yeah, any artist residing in Northeastern BC is eligible to apply for this. And the deadline, once again, is June 2nd.
Okay, perfect. Well, again, if you want more information for people who want to find out more, what's the web address again that they can check out just in general?
opensky.peacelyardarts.org.
All right. And again, you can find that link to the website in the Facebook post if you happen to be watching this video live on the Moose FM Facebook page right now. Haley, anything else you want to say before we let you go today?
I think that's all I've got for you today.
Now we'll check in as more things come out later or into next month, I suppose. Haley, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to chat with us today. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.